This will be my tutorial on how to get logged into OneDrive and then how to use it. I've prepared a document with some bullet points. So in the introduction, I'd like to talk about how SharePoint is a file server in the cloud that can be accessed from anywhere. OneDrive is just your personal part of it to save your documents in the cloud. Other people cannot access this area. What we're trying to accomplish here is to get everybody's files moved ahead of the Bison migration that's going to happen sometime around May 1st, 2024. I'm first attempting to work with individuals to get your personal things moved from your desktop, from your My Documents, from your Use OneDrive into OneDrive. That way, once we jump onto the new Bison system in 2024, you'll already have access to everything and you'll know where everything is still. There will be a few differences between Citrix and a regular desktop computer, such as a Bangor computer or one of your personal computers at your house. Those will not have this OneDrive shortcut. This is special to Citrix because of the way that Citrix is. We need this to kick the process off when we go to sign in sometimes. It gets kind of dumb and forgets what it's doing. So this actually is just like a little sharp stick that we can poke it with. So the first thing we need to do is get signed into OneDrive. This tutorial is assuming that you've already opened up Citrix, used the first time login document, logged into your Office suite, Outlook functions, Teams functions, all of your Word and Excel documents work. If that is not the case, the first thing you should do is actually open the first time login document on your desktop and try to go through some of those things. But if you've been using Citrix for a while, you're probably all set. So the first thing we're going to do is check the status of OneDrive on this login. If you go down to the system tray, if OneDrive was logged in, there'd be a little blue cloud. Let me show you an example. Speaking of things that I need to move to OneDrive, here are some examples of the states of OneDrive. A solid blue cloud is signed in. One with a hash mark through it is unlinked. A gray one with a hash mark through it is signed out. And then this one is syncing. This document and several others actually appear on the help desk as well, if you rather go that route. If you look here, there's 3 knowledge base articles. You have to be in Citrix or in a heart location to view these. Now that I've covered that though, let's sign in. So again, no cloud here. The way to poke that with that little sharp stick is this guy. We'll double click that. That'll run a little program that gives it a kick in the butt. Now it says it's updating. If you click on that, it might perpetually stay here forever. Another result is once you double click the OneDrive icon, it could just pop up a screen that wants you to log in. I can't tell which one you're going to get because it's been mixed what happens. This is the worst case scenario. So click the gear, click settings, go to the account tab, and then click add an account. And here you would just log in with your Bison account. This is our test account. Here's what it would look like in the event that you go to sign in. We don't see it here. I'm going to double click the OneDrive shortcut. just pops up. This is the preferred thing to have happen, but it doesn't always happen. I just wanted to add that in there. Okay, so it didn't even ask for my password. It may ask you for your password. Don't sweat it. This is asking where you want your OneDrive folder. Please just leave it how it is. Don't click change location. Just hit next. There's a chance if you logged in already and didn't realize it, it would ask you if you want to use your existing folder. In that case, I would say yes. Here's what it would look like if you already have a folder on your computer or on Citrix. In this case, this is where you would just hit use this folder. And then it'll carry on. So now that we're logged in, we click open OneDrive folder, and it'll bring you to your OneDrive folder. There's several different ways to access OneDrive. The first and easiest one is just to use the OneDrive shortcut that we use to kick it. That'll bring you right in there. The next way, use File Explorer. Now you'll see it right here on the side. The next way would be to go here, click on the cloud. This will show your recent documents, and you can click this open folder guy. Another thing that you can do from there is click this and the globe, view online. If you click that, it'll actually log you into the section of SharePoint that holds your OneDrive files. This one will definitely ask me for my password. So these are some files that are available to everybody. If you click on this little folder, this is your files. This could be convenient if you're logging in from a hotel computer and you need that document last second to be printed out. You just pop in here and get it. Other than that, you can collaborate with people, but there's other ways to do that as well. As far as putting files into OneDrive from your computer, that should be documents, pictures, videos. You do have 50 gigabyte limit to OneDrive. You can copy things from your desktop. For instance, let's just say we had a spreadsheet here. All you have to do to put it in OneDrive is just open the OneDrive folder, drag it in. You can also create folders in here just like you would any other folder. In this case, I'm actually going to take some things out of my user iDrive. I'm not going to take things out. I'm actually going to copy. So like this using OneDrive document. I'll bring that in. And you can see the status over here will change. See how it went from syncing to... If you hover over it, it should tell you the status. I could also be wrong. And there's several different ways to share things once they're in OneDrive. For one, you right-click it and click Share. That easy. I know that guy. I'll send him this. You can change the permissions so that they can just see it, or they can edit. We're going to leave it on edit. When that happens, the person you send it to will actually get an email. And there'll be a link in the email. You just bring it in here. You can open it right from there. Other than that, go back to my list here. Okay, yeah, that's another important point. You can save to OneDrive directly from Word or Excel, I think even Outlook. So let's save this document there. I'm just going to hit save. See, it has OneDrive selected by default. Probably some of you have noticed that are using Office 365. If you want to save locally, you've got to go down to Browse, find your folder that you want to save it in. But with OneDrive, you just name your file and hit save. Of course, Microsoft's throwing me all the curveballs because it knows I'm trying to do a demo. So thanks for that, Microsoft. Now, the next thing to point out is when you save things in OneDrive, and SharePoint for that matter, things will be auto-saved, which is fantastic. And the next important thing to point out, you can collaborate on documents with other people with no funky shared file thing, and you can see changes in real time. No need to hit refresh on things. This may help. If people are making a lot of changes, it'll actually prompt it to do the refresh. The other thing that's really neat is, let's say we go into our OneDrive and we delete something that we maybe didn't mean to. So we get this ominous warning. You can say, okay, good, got it. But, oh, I didn't mean to do that. You can click OneDrive, open OneDrive Recycle Bin. And these are things that I've deleted in the past. You can actually restore them from here. So you can, for instance, you say, no, I actually really don't want these. They will fall off by themselves eventually. But in this case, I'm just going to hit delete on that one. There. Gone forever. This one we want back though, so I'll restore that. These are copies of the backhaul sheets. Don't panic. Well, now, if you come back here and hit the refresh button, one would think that it would appear back in here, but I'm mistaken. Typical. It is here. Oh, it's in my test folder. That's why. See, even IT guys get confused. All right, it is in there. Also, another way to reach your OneDrive recycle bin is go to the OneDrive icon, and there's a spot right here for it. You'll have to log in to SharePoint and stuff like that again. Or the Bison world. Same result. And I think that's really all I've got for you. It's not as bad as you might think. What you don't want to do is copy things like this, or this, or this. Or if you have TMW shortcuts on your desktop, you don't want to copy that. You don't want to copy this folder. Some people in their user iDrive have huge video files. Some people have huge archives from our old email system. You don't want to copy those. But documents and even URLs like these, they're totally fine to copy over. I hope this helps. Have a great day.